gonna have a bit of a chat about Star Wars Destiny. So I had the launch weekend just gone, and I went to two launch events. I managed to pick up a Kylo starter and a Rey starter, and probably got maybe 14 boosters, something like that. I got quite a few. I've got more on order for the actual release date of December 1st, but just wanted to give some initial thoughts on Destiny, maybe some how the game works, and just that kind of thing. So, first off, I'm really impressed with the quality of Destiny. It's a really fun game. The dice feel like the nice meaty pieces. The card stock's fine. Obviously, it's FFG quality cards. Artwork, there's quite a lot of recycled art, but it is the first wave of cards. So hopefully, if they do the next expansion, there'll be a lot more unique art. But FFG have been recycling the art quite a lot. But as I play Imperial Assault, X-Wing and Armada, I've seen quite a lot of it before already. But it's fine. There's nothing too disappointing in it, really. The artwork printed on the dice is really nice. It looks really, really good. The quality is perfect. I'm a big fan. Gameplay wise, it's fast. It's really involving. It draws you in really quickly. Having one action, then passing to your opponent to do an action, keeps you both involved in the game as much as possible. You never get that sat waiting for too long for your opponent to pick what they want to do. You're always involved and thinking about the game. Win condition wise, having to either kill the characters or mill the deck is interesting, especially because it counts the deck as 0 and you have to have no cards in hand, so people can start trying to hoard those cards in the hand if they're getting close. There's really good interplay there. Then I'm going to talk about some of the cards and stuff that I've pulled so far. I think the first pack I opened had the Darth Vader in it, Sith Lord Darth Vader, and I was really happy with that, obviously. Basically, my launch weekend went downhill from there. No spoilers, but pulling Darth Vader was really, really good. His ability is when you activate him, your opponent has to discard a card, so it goes straight into that kind of milling type of gameplay. Unfortunately, I did only pull one Darth Vader, so I can't use the Elite version yet. And in honesty, I'm not too sure if that's the way I would go or not. Because of the way it works, you have two different points levels for them. If you only have one dice, you use the regular version. If you have two of them, you can go to the Elite version. So in the starter set, for example, Rey and Kylo come with 2 dice each, so you can field either the basic or Elite version of them. So I was running a deck with Vader and 2 First Order Stormtroopers. That comes in at the 30 points you're allowed for characters. Then I had lots of stuff to just try and keep rolling dice, and it was more of a raw damage kind of output with some deck milling built in as well. And I found that my Vader just couldn't really get the damage output I was looking for. With just the 1 dice and then the unreliable dice from the troopers. So I've put that away for now. I'll have a play around with some other stuff. The deck I was looking at with Rey, I managed to pull a Launch Base, which is a really, really nice legendary card, and its power fluctuates depending on how many cards you have in your hand. So this one was about stacking upgrades onto Rey early, Akbar and hired guns helping me generate resources, and hopefully the focus from Akbar to make sure the dice land where I need them, and then get launch bays into play as quick as possible. So I'm definitely going to be searching for a second launch bay, because you can have 2 of any card in your deck. I feel like that is a potential way to play, is trying to focus on one style of upgrade, and Akbar into launch bays seems like it could be pretty interesting. So there's a lot of dice manipulation in that with BB-8 and stuff as well. So lots of ways to keep getting through those cards and trying to get the roll you need from launch bays to get you a game. The other potential that I've thought about is trying to tie launch bays in with the First Order TIE Fighter. And that way you have to use Finn. So having Finn and Akbar and then messing around with the points somewhere. Finn lets you take the villain cards for vehicles and weapons. So you could do the First Order TIE Fighters, which special, it removes all of your opponent's shields, and then launch bays can do up to 5 damage if you've got 5 cards in hand. So if you can strip shields with them and then punch through with the launch bays, it's a really, really powerful combination. You can potentially one-shot a character every turn if you can get the right dice from it, which you can build up again with the focuses. Akbar can get them, BB-8's got focuses, so there's some interesting ways and means of doing it. Then the most fun deck I've been playing with is, after I dropped Vader, I managed to pick up, I've opened 3 Jango Fett so far, so I traded one of those away for some extra cards, and I've been running Elite Jango and 2 Troopers. Jango Fett's really fun ability, I think. Whenever your opponent activates a character, you get to activate Jango Fett, which means that unless they have ambush on the character when you activate them, they don't get to spend their dice, and then you'll get to hit first. Unfortunately, the 2 games I played, I should have the videos of them up soon, but the 2 games I played with Jango Fett, I kept just throwing resources with him. It was pretty frustrating when he should be doing a lot of damage. But I've got a couple of extra upgrades I traded for, managed to get the flamethrower for him. So I think stacking all the upgrades onto him, making them as scared to activate a character, and then I have lots of support dice and the dice from Stormtroopers, so I can keep delaying activating Jango while I get these support sight, and then try and come in and execute someone really quickly. And when it works, it feels like it's going to be good fun, but we'll see. I don't know how deep into that deck I'm going to go build wise, and it obviously depends how much other cards I open up. But yeah, if you've been playing Destiny, make sure you get in touch, let us know, let me know what combinations you've found. I mean, have you used Poe, Damron and Finn if you're trying to go for the vehicle deck, getting Finn to get all the First Order vehicles and then Poe to actually get them into play? It's pretty good fun if you've managed to see it yet. But if you're trying to build that route, or if you're looking at something weird, have you tried 4 First Order Stormtroopers yet? You know, there's loads of interesting builds, lots of depth to the game already. I just hope that we've seen builds quick enough. I know that it should be in the Store Championship rotation from May for organised play. I'm not sure how quickly the first normal seasonal style kit's going to come out, but I hope that the momentum that we've felt from this first weekend is maintained and it gets really, really popular. Again, thanks for watching everyone. If you've got any opinions on Destiny, let me know. Cheers.